Alright, hello, all you beautiful people. Welcome, 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 as my voice cracks into disgustingness right there. We're, gonna be obviously doing more Trails in the Sky, obviously. We last left off, we're still in Chapter 1, my goodness. We left off literally, as the title suggests, there was a burglary in, the south block of Bose. So that's literally what we're doing right now. We're just gonna go check it out. Yet again, another burglary. But literally, like, we had a burglary that happened over in Rolent. Now we have a burglary here in Bose. Looks like we're gonna have a burglary in like every major city in this game. Every major town. Anyways, no, I went the wrong way. It's up here. I mean, you can go up here from here. Where's the Orbment shop? Right over here. So we should be able to continue the story from here. I think. My factory and all my goods, they're gone. I gotta report this to the Bracer Guild. If either one of these groups saw what was written in that stolen ledger, yikes, I'd be in a world of hurt. Maybe we were supposed to go to the Orbital factory, but I'm pretty sure they told me to go to... Pretty sure they told me to go here. There's probably still some important... Okay, yeah, there's some important information that we have to gather. That's the whole gist of why we're here, it seems. We should continue to ask around a bit longer and see what we come up with. Yeah. I can't believe those Sky Bandits managed to circumvent our search and just walked right into town and burglarized a bunch of places. We were really outdone this time. Alright. Are you the braces we heard about? Since the mayor has asked you to look into things, I have no choice but to allow it. Just don't get in the way of the army's investigation. Alright, let's see what this guy has to say. Damn it. My shop got ripped off by a bunch of thieving criminals. And they took off with every last one of my pricey goods too. Why did this have to happen to me at a time where there were hardly any goods around to begin with? Alright. They also went into homes too, so we do gotta check the homes as well. It seems that the group of Sky Bandits in the old mine consisted of 2 females and a male. Rumor has it that they've even gotten children in the mix. Wait, those people weren't Sky Bandits? The woman living here said she had a precious memento taken by these crooks. Oops, me and my big mouth. Let's pretend like I didn't tell you that. What I mean to say is, why don't you just ask her about it after I get done here? I'm gonna be done here in a minute, so would you kids butt out? Okay. We already went in there. Are you braces here to ask a few questions yourself? This is a mess for the both of us, I tell you. We'll be done with our questioning soon enough. Alright, so we can't talk to anyone of these people yet. Oh, same home. I'm trying to ask a few questions here. You mind getting out of the way? They're not letting us do anything. Now we've got burglars running amok in the city? I swear, what's happening to Bose? I'm just glad they left this house alone, though I'm baffled as to why. They certainly didn't do their homework on this city. I was shocked when I heard about the South Block being hit by the burglars. Morano's mother was here alone, you see. Fortunately, this house was untouched by the burglaries, but it's at a time like this when it makes you feel uneasy that there's no man at the house. I'm just glad that Morano brought Simon over to watch the house. That's really it. Important information. I'll tell you that. There's nothing else. I interact with everything. Whoops. Did I speak to this guy? Oh no, yeah, I did. Maybe something in the homes of these people. I don't think so though. Maybe I should also talk to the people that I didn't speak to that were being questioned. Like these people here. No, they just butt in every time. One of them was talking about that. Hold on. There was an upstairs I didn't check. Yeah, here we go. Oh no, we got bots. Hold on. Let me get rid of these bots. Yay! This turned out really cute. Y'all, this is how you wanted this one? Yeah, sure. Something like that. However, we really got screwed, you know that? Hmm? Good afternoon, are you working on another story? Looks like you two are on the trail of a scoop again. Hey, it's you kids. Oh, Estelle and Joshua. Boy, am I glad to see that they let you out of the clinker. Yeah, I heard all about you kids getting arrested by the army up all at the old... Oh my gosh. Yeah, I heard all about you kids getting arrested by the army up at the old mine. You certainly had me worried. Why are you acting like you had nothing to do with it? It was your info that led us to the village. Hey now, what kind of face is that? Don't tell me you blame us. Did you go and check out the abandoned mine yourselves? Yeah, we did yesterday, but it was after you all had already been hauled off. We could have had a really great shot of your arrest had we been there. It really guts me that we missed such a perfect opportunity for a great shot. I swear, you people in the news business. But anyways, I was wondering if you thought this looked like the handiwork of the Sky Bandits. It sure looks that way to me. It seems that the army is sniffing around for clues too. To be honest, it sure does look like nothing's to be found here anymore. I see. That does make things a little bit more difficult. Well, Mr. Reporter, why don't you let me ask you this then? Do you know whence the Sky Bandits entered town? According to eyewitness statements, they were seen leaving through the west gate. Well, that's awfully strange. The mayor's residence and Bose market are right through the west gate. And it seems like attacking those two places would be far more lucrative. When you put it that way, that makes a lot of sense. But if you don't mind me asking, who the heck are you anyways? Ha, I'm glad you asked. I'm Olivier Lindheim, a wandering bard and gifted musician. I'm sure you've heard rumors about me, right? Alright, you're the guy who drank wine without paying at that classy restaurant. Takes guts to stiff such a big bill. It's an honor to meet you, sir. You're making me blush. I'm ready for my interview at any time, so don't hesitate to ask. Wow, really? I'm getting a headache just listening to this crap. These two are very much alike. I'm not even gonna ask how this guy wound up with the rest of you. That would be for the best. The newest model of the camera was on display was stolen. Do you think the Sky Bandits have an interest in photography? Thanks to your shenanigans, the pages of the next issue are going to be filled with some real gripping headlines. Let me know if you get any other scoops. Oh, looks like the burglars made off with nearly everything. I could have sworn that my boss locked up last night. I think we're done then. Nope, still more information. That's kind of insane. Oh, hey, you there. What? Is something wrong? I thought I'd better give you a word of advice. Even if you are representing the mayor at the end of the day, you are all still civilians. We cannot have you wandering around here in the middle of our investigation. What do you think you're talking to? Your advice seems rather more like a threat. I'm just saying, you need to know your place. But if you're so adamant about investigating the matter, then do it after we've cleared out of here. If we get any more trouble out of you, then I'm going to have to give you a personal invitation to jail. Forget about it, Estelle. There's no use arguing with these gentlemen. For an ass in a lion skin, you sure know how to throw your weight around, Mr. Soldier. What did you just say? May I ask what's going on here? Colonel! For a soldier in the prestigious Royal Army to be threatening our good citizens. That is an outright embarrassment to us all. But these aren't just civilians, sir. They're members of the Bracer Guild. Oh, is that so? And I ask you once again, what is going on here? The army is supposed to be working closely with the guild. What do you intend to accomplish by being rude to our allies? But as far as the general is concerned... Ah yes, that side of the general really concerns me. I'll take over the investigation from here. So please clear your men, take your men and clear out. But sir, your men have been here since early this morning, so I presume that a sufficient investigation has been conducted by now, yes? I'll smooth things over with the general later. Is there anything else you wish for me to address? No, sir. Alright, men, pack it up. We're returning to the Hawken Gate. Looks like that's that. It seems that some of our personnel were rather impolite. Please allow me to apologize. I appreciate the gesture. But we made some slightly inflammatory remarks as well. So how about we let bygones be bygones? That suits me just fine. As I stated before, the army is supposed to be working closely with the guild. I think our two organizations working together grants us each the ability to make up for each other's shortcomings. I'm looking forward to any progress you make with the recent series of events. Thank you. We'll do what we can. He seems like a decent guy. Yeah, I wonder who he is. Good Colonel, it's almost the appointed time. Oh, already? Excuse me, but it appears I must take my leave. Oh, but before I do, it looks like I haven't properly introduced myself. I am Alan Richard, a colonel in the Royal Army. If there's anything I can do to assist you, please don't hesitate to contact me. Colonel Richard? I feel like I've heard that name somewhere before. Niall was the one who mentioned his name earlier. He said something about him being a sharp young officer who leads the Royal Army's intelligence division. Oh, right. Wow, for someone in the military, he sure knows how to listen to others. Probably in his mid-30s, and he's not hard on the eyes either. Seems like he's more of a fit to be a politician than a service member in the army. Hey, you guys! Who was that you were just talking to in the black uniform? I could have sworn I've seen him somewhere before. Are you trying to tell me you didn't recognize him at all? That was Colonel Richard of the Intelligence Division. You know, the guy you mentioned earlier? What? You're not pulling my leg, are you? As fun as that would be, nope. He said so himself, so I'm fairly confident that is who he says he is. To think that the legend himself would show up here. We can't wait around here like this any longer, Dorothy. Let's see if we can catch up to him. Aye, aye, sir. Although I'm really not sure why we're chasing after anyone. Did you see his eyes light up? I wonder if he's gonna do an interview or something. Anyone else in the army would brush him off, but I'm sure the colonel will oblige him. What's the matter with you, Olivier? You look serious, and I gotta say, I find it creepy coming from you. I was just thinking about the colonel. I'll be the first to admit that he's quite the specimen of a man, but what? I can say with confidence that he doesn't stand the chance against me when it comes to the ladies. But I'd like to see him try just a little harder. It's no fun without a romantic rival. You just had to ask, didn't you, Joshua? I'll regret it for the rest of my life. Alright, let's see here. Now that the soldiers are gone, how about we resume our own investigation? Let's start by talking to all the people we couldn't talk to earlier. Good idea. Alright, so we're going back into the homes. Well, let's go to the first one, all the way over here in the corner. I was putting my son to bed last night when suddenly some masked men kicked in the door and came storming in. I didn't tell my husband because I didn't want him to worry, but my ring, which was from my mother, was taken. A bunch of strangers came into the house without asking. My mom and I were scared, so we hid under the bed. Hiding under the bed? Like if that's gonna help? Oh dear me. Weren't you the bracers who came to ask questions not that long ago? Oh right, we did come before. I'm really sorry I couldn't talk to you then. So you came to ask about is what happened last night, right? Yes, that's right. Is this a good time for you? Yes, it's a good time as any. It was in the middle of the night, you see, when I heard a noise coming from outside. And I, of course, thought it was my husband coming home at such a late hour, so I opened the door and started yelling. But it turned out to be a group of masked men coming out of the oboe factory across the road. I thought my heart was gonna stop right then and there. Although it turned out the burglars were rather surprised and ran away to the north. I see, so it was the Sky Bandits, huh? What you're saying is that this house didn't incur a loss of any kind? Yeah, thanks to the mercy of the goddess. Can I ask you another thing? Did your husband coming home late mean that he went to the bar? If it was only that, that would be forgivable. In addition to being a no-good drinker, he's obsessed with this. Syl raised her hand in a casting motion. Oh, I get it. You mean fishing, right? I see now. That's right. He loves fishing more than life itself. Just yesterday, he said he saw something about catching some smelt and took off from the lake in the south. And on top of that, he still hasn't come back. So what you're saying, he doesn't know anything about the incident? That's exactly what I'm saying. And when that good-for-nothing husband of mine gets home, he's gonna get what for, let me tell you. Hi, honey. I'm home. Phew, what a day I had. I was fishing patiently all morning, but I have nothing to show for it. Oh, what's this? Do we have guests? You senile old man! My goodness, woman, what kind of fiery tempest has gotten into you? Don't you know it's rude to act like that in front of guests? If anyone's being rude, that will be you. I'm dumbfounded that my own husband can just take off to do what he likes at a time like this. Huh? What do you mean at a time like this? Maybe I should explain. Joshua gave Mr. Kawano a brief explanation regarding the burglaries which transpired the previous night. Burglaries by Sky Bandits? You don't say. Now that is terrible. But to think that they hightailed it out of here after my wife hollered at them is hilarious. Guess they got to experience the Cecil effect firsthand. What did you just say? Let's calm down now, shall we? But I think that these Sky Bandits came in the night like they did and then they just then disappeared just like that. I wonder if it has anything to do with that thing you was talking about the other day. He? What do you mean? Oh right, you don't know him. He's my fishing buddy. He's staying at the inn down at the lake. He's staying at the inn down the lake shore to the south of here. If I remember right, he said something about seeing a strange bunch near the place the other night. Strange bunch? Now this sounds really interesting. Can you tell us a little more about what you've heard? Sure, I don't mind, but I'm just gonna tell you up front that this is all hearsay. From what I heard, he just happened to see them by chance as he was out fishing during the night. He saw them leave by the way of the inn front door and then head out onto the road. However, when he asked around at the inn in the morning, it turned out that no one like that had stayed there the night before. Yeah, that is rather odd. So was there any type of burglary at the inn? No, nothing of the sort. In fact, it's quiet there. The meals are great and it's, well, a place I'd recommend to anyone. But best of all, it's a prime fishing spot. Though there weren't any definitive clues related to the incident, we did manage to hear a few interesting bits. I concur. I especially like the one that described all the delicious food at the inn. That's not what we're talking about here. Although I did find the fishing part to be rather interesting. Unfortunately, if there's nothing going on there, then I guess it wouldn't be worth investigating. Actually, I think it's quite the opposite. If someone had been careless and caused a problem, the army would have thoroughly investigated it. Conversely, the possibility of the Sky Bandits appearing where there's nothing happening is rather high. Oh, well I guess that's one way to think about it. And in light of this series of incidents, there's either a spy in the army or the Sky Bandits are a really clever bunch of thieves. It'll be extremely difficult to corner them by only investigating the incidents which have occurred. We'll need to get one step ahead of them by tracking their movements. I see. What you're saying is that we should take an offensive stance instead of a defensive one. Then how about we get going? Off to the beautiful Valeria Lake, extolled in many a rhyme as the pearl of liberal. Valeria Lake Shore. Okay, so we're going down south over here. Alright, we're going to a brand new area. We gotta go through the Ansel Path. Was it? Yeah, New Ansel Path. We need some Sepith, so we are definitely gonna fight. The gun sounds kind of funny when when you shoot it. When Olivier shoots it. Oh yeah, these guys give crazy amounts of Sepith. Absolutely. Is this one of these jellyfish? Oh no, it's not. Dang. Oh, our CPs are all low. Wow, I thought that was gonna take him out. You're definitely gonna miss everything. Fell asleep. He canceled my move out? Come on.
Let's move out.
Luckily, because of how built up we are, we don't really take much damage as much as we used to. That's really nice. Oh, come on. Yeah, you do have AoEs. Let's check this out. Okay, not bad. Sleep.
Let's move out.
Alright, so remember, we're going to the lake shore, not the tower just yet. It'll probably take us to the tower afterwards. That's probably where these burglars headed off to. Just a guess. Just a wild guess. Okay, hitting this guy is actually really annoying. Trying to hit this guy is really annoying. It canceled Joshua. I love how they cancel. They always cancel my moves so easily. Like they just hit me normally, and stuff gets canceled. Okay, even though it is still a physical move, so it's gonna miss. Okay. Alright, let's heal up Joshua. Preemptive. Take that one out. Okay, he definitely has stronger magic. Let's delay your move, cause or take you out. You know what I forgot? You know what I should have done? You know what? I'm not gonna go back. I should have checked to see if there's any quests at the guild. There's a large monster, not mounster. I almost said mounster. Yeah, let's go. Okay, that's a lot of enemies. Okay, so these guys are weak to fire. Let's buff everyone here. More fire. More fire. Okay, we should have this. They just have a lot of them, but they don't hurt that much. With our strength buff, that's going to be really good here. Absolutely really good. And honestly, with that, we should end it. Nice. Estelle and Joshua both leveled up. 24 earth, 25 water sepifs. We exterminated the monster on New and Cell Path. Here we go on Valeria Shore. Already looks pretty. And we only just saw the dock. Okay, it's just a big inn, like he said. Nothing else. So this is the north shore of Valeria Lake, huh? It certainly seems peaceful and quiet around here. The inn doesn't look too shabby either. I stayed here once before when I was in the area on another job. The wine's great, the rooms are nice, pretty much what you'd expect from a place like this. Too bad this isn't a pleasure trip. I mean, it's not? I at least intended to toss my cares? Oh yeah, my cares to the wind for a while. It just read a little weird. Taking cat naps in a rocking boat by day and filling my belly with food and wine by night. Heaven. This is what a vacation is all about. Come on, everyone. I was just joking. We can enjoy a vacation anytime, but now is the only time we can enjoy taking care of some would-be thieves. Even I, Olivier Lindheim, know enough to get my priorities straight. I don't think this has anything to do with enjoyment or not. Heh, well, whatever. As long as he does his share of the work he's here to do. Let's see if we can find the old man staying here that loves fishing. The guest who said he saw some suspicious individuals here 2 nights ago, right? That just read so weird there, but that's literally what it said. Just taking a look around before I head in. Could I ask you something? Wow, he's not responding at all. He must really be into his fishing. So this is what a fishing maniac looks like, huh? They seem like a unique breed. Not as unique as you are, that's for sure. Alright, let's go inside. I'm gonna rest up right here. The inns in this game are really cheap and I liked it a lot. Welcome to the Kingfisher Inn. Please let me know if you would like to stay. Especially after playing Suikoden, where they're expensive in that game. Especially Suikoden 1, they were too expensive. It's like a breath of fresh air, honestly. The Kingfisher Inn in Bose and the Maple Leaf Inn in Zeiss are my favorite places to stay. My mother and I come here every year on vacation around this time. It's a tradition in our families. My mother seems to look forward to it every time. I kind of feel bad for my father though, as he always gets left behind. Oh, we could shop here. Oh, it's just food. I do have some things to sell though. And that should be good. It's calming and soothing music. There's some fishing rods propped against a rack. Okay, there was definitely no one else to talk to here to initiate the story. I'm pretty sure it's this guy over here. Yeah, I have a feeling it is. Yeah, there's no one else to interact with, so has to be something. Oh, here we go. I didn't see the word talk last time. Welcome to the Kingfisher Inn. Are you all here to stay? Let's see. Yes and no. How should I put it? We're here looking for a certain someone. Is there a guest staying here who loves to fish? Well, pretty much everybody here who stays here loves to fish. We heard that he was a friend of the old man who stayed here yesterday. Do you have a clue as to who might that be? Oh, are you talking about old man Kuano? If you're talking about his fishing buddy, then I think you must mean Lloyd. Lloyd? I've heard he's a professional angler who came all the way here from the royal city. It seems as though he's a member of the Fisherman's Guild there. He seems like a pretty amazing guy. So you're saying that he's that old man fishing out back? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's the one you're talking about. You might be able to get his attention if you call his name out really loud. Alright. Seems like he's hard of hearing. Excuse me. Are you the man named Lloyd who's from the royal city? Wow, he's really focused. He's tuned everything out of his mind but fishing. It looks like this is where my skills come into play. What are you? Just sit back and enjoy. Olivier leaned over with a smile that left all kinds of things up to interpretation and blew into the man's ear. Oh my goodness! What in the... Oh, I love this character. I love Olivier. Who are you kids? And where did you where did you come from? Oh gosh. That was a dirty trick to play on him, Olivier. Yeah, that was pretty low. How do you do this evening, good sir? We tried calling out to you a moment ago, but we could see that like a true professional, your attention was fixed upon your task. You're Lloyd, aren't you? Yeah, that's right. But how did you know my name? We heard from a certain old man about you. Do you have some time you could... Do you have some time you could spare to speak with us? I see. So you heard from Mr. Kawano, did you? Yeah, I saw that strange pair about 2 nights ago. I knew it. Could we get you to fill us in a little bit more on the details? Before that, are you all bracers or something? Is this somehow related to some sort of crime? We can't say for sure, but there does seem to appear to be a possibility here. Gotcha. In that case, I'll do what I can to help you out. It was the other night when I was out fishing on my boat. I was returning to the inn, dead tired after a day of battling it out with this lake's guardian. It had gotten late into the night, and it was about time when everyone at the inn was asleep in their beds. Now hold on a minute, what do you mean by this lake's guardian? I'm glad you asked. The guardian is a giant salmon that swims in the murky depths of the Valeria Lake. He had been the feared king of the waters among fishing lovers for over a decade. Crap, I shouldn't have asked. Looks like you've thrown the logs into the maniac's fire. Is it really that huge of a fish like you say? You bet your last mirror it is. And I've been chasing that darn thing for the last 5 years of my life. It comes and goes in different parts of Valeria Lake and changes its feeding spots on a whim. I heard from a buddy of mine that it had appeared in these parts, so I came running from the royal city. Ha! Now that's what I call passion. I can completely understand where you're coming from. Whenever I find something I like, I stop at nothing until I get a hold of it. For example, a bottle of Grand Chardonnay and such. In your case, steal it is more accurate. How about we get back to our story? So Lloyd, what happened when you came back from fishing that night? Alright. I'd returned the boat and was on my way to the inn when I saw an old couple head out onto the road from the grounds behind the building. Onto the road? In the middle of the night? Yep, there's no doubt about it. They headed out on the new Ansel path. At first I thought they were a group of people visiting from the city heading back home, but it was way too late for something like that, and when I asked at the inn next day, nobody knew a thing about it. Thought maybe I'd seen a couple of ghosts or something then. The ghosts? There are ghosts that come out here? Just so you know, the two I saw were a young couple. They might have been two lost souls who committed a double suicide after not being accepted by those around them. Don't tell me anymore. Man, why, every single time, I swear, every JRPG has to have the same anime trope with one of them being absolutely terrified by a ghost. Like, I'm sorry, but it's never been funny. It's never gonna be funny. Oh, brother, a bracer that's afraid of ghosts? The guild is doomed. Not to mention her habit of always wanting to hear more ghost stories about and other bizarre stuff. Now, isn't your being scared attractive in its own right, Estelle? Not sexy, but cute nonetheless. Like a little kitten shivering in the cold. You better watch out because this little kitten bites. Well, I was just kidding about the ghost part. But the couple did in fact seem to be one with a purpose and reason. I say this because this girl was wearing some rather odd clothing. What do you mean by that? I only saw her from behind, so I couldn't say for sure, but it looked like she was wearing some kind of school uniform. School uniform? It couldn't be. It wasn't one from the Ginnis Royal Academy, was it? Well, you really know your stuff, kid. You betcha. My niece goes there as well, and it looks exactly like the same one that she wears. I see. So this whole event just got a lot more interesting. It's her. I know it's that lying tomboy for sure. We're finally onto her trail. What? So she's an acquaintance of yours? And while you're at it, tell the two of them not to fret and rush into anything they'll regret later on. If my mind isn't failing me, I could have sworn they said something about coming again tonight. Is that true? Yep, we'll meet back here in 2 days, is what the young man said. His tone seemed rather serious, so I couldn't help but think on it. But that's understandable. We appreciate the valuable information. Just leave the rest up to us. We won't let them get into any more trouble than they already are. Oh, I see. That's a relief to hear. I feel like a weight's been lifted off my shoulders now. Now that that is off my chest, I feel like taking a boat out and fishing again. Oh, there's no time to lose. I'll leave you youngins to your work. Man, I don't even measure up when it comes to that fishing nut. You mentioned something about a fisherman's guild too, so I wonder what kind of group that is. How is this couple involved with the missing airliner incident exactly? If you don't mind telling me, that is. Well, in a nutshell, Cher explained that they encountered Josette and Roland. I see. That seems to be the person in question, alright. Which means that tonight is the night, huh? Yeah. Looks like that we should probably get a room just in case. We're gonna be in for a late night tonight. Alright, let's go ask the receptionist about a room. Nice. We're gonna be staying at a nice little inn. Nice little comfy inn. Let me save the game right here. Get ourselves a little nice and comfortable. Will you be staying here with us tonight? Yeah, that's the plan. Hold on, Estelle. If there's anything that we haven't taken care of, we better do it now. I don't want to head back to Bose after we've gotten a room. I guess you're right. Okay, since you really brought that up, let me make sure that there are no more quests on that guild. Like I said, I should have checked. Let me double check. Don't worry, I'm gonna go through very, very fast. Very fast. See, like, whenever you tell me in the game, are you sure there's other things you haven't done yet? That's where I'm just like, uh-oh. Is it even possible to fail your run in this game? You can get surprised attacked, you could be filled with a ton of negative status effects and still be able to run from the battles. Alright. Let's see. I failed one. Yeah, you see, I should have... Whatever. It's alright. There is new one, yes. I was burglarized the other day, and my jeweled ring was found to be among the missing items. It's quite valuable to me, so if anyone happens to find it, please let me know. I live on Bose South Block. The jeweled ring. I mean, where would I even go to start looking? Ferocious monster known as the... Oh, we already did that. But the stolen ring one. Easy difficulty. I was burglarized the other day, and my jeweled ring was found to be among the missing items. It's quite valuable to me, so if anyone happens to find it, please let me know. I live on Bose South Block. Hopefully we can go find her and speak to her and see what's up. Better information than what I have there. Got 6 BP with 7,000 Mira. We're still the 7th class. Alright. Let's find this Lana person. Here you go. I had a very important ring taken by them. I don't care if it's the army or the Bracer Guild. I just want those burglars caught. If these sky bandits are on the loose, I don't think I can live up with being in fear every day. Where do I even start to... Where do I even begin for your quest? Like, where? That's not a very good there aren't any very good details at all. Did I not report this? I guess not. That was weird. Well, we got 5,000 Mira and 1,500. 1,500 Mira and 5 BP. Burglarized the other day. Jeweled ring was missing. Where do you even go? I have no idea where to even begin with that quest. I don't know. To be honest, I'm gonna move on. Zero idea where to even begin that quest. Don't really care to finish it. Not important. No idea where I'm supposed to find a jeweled ring. You're not telling me any description, any details whatsoever about where to go, so I'm not my problem. Not my problem to try to figure out. Ooh, one of these jellyfish. Nice. You really got in my way? Yeah, but literally, there's no description on that quest, so... Zero idea where to even start or begin, so I'm not really in the mood to look up, you know, a guide to figure it out. Alright. Yeah, let's go ahead and stay at the inn. Alright then. Please come with me. I'll show you to your room. This is where you'll be staying. I will leave you here, so please relax until dinner is served. It's quite a nice room. It has a certain atmosphere that you just don't find back in the city. Yeah, it's great, huh? It wasn't that expensive either. What to do now? How about we relax until it gets dark? What a nice idea. I'd be more than happy to do just that. But is it really okay to just take it easy? Rest when you can. That's part of a bracer's job too. This is our free time, so let's enjoy a meal, take a stroll, or something else. Wow, what a picturesque view. The entire lake looks like it's glowing. Too bad we can't really see the royal city on the opposite shore because of the haze. But from here, it's easy to tell that this is the biggest lake in the kingdom. This lake is a fisher's dream come true. I bet it'd be a blast to throw a line in those waters. And how about it? It might be a nice change of pace for you. Yeah, maybe I will. What are you gonna do, Joshua? Me? Let's see. There's a book I've been meaning to read, so maybe I'll just sit in that chair and relax. How old are you again? Only Jesus talking about sitting back and relaxing. Young boys are supposed to get out and move their bodies. I'll leave that part to you. Sometimes you can be such a drag. Oh well, I should hurry up and decide on a fishing spot. Somewhere around that pier looks like it might be a lucky spot for bites. Do you even have a rod or anything? Or did I just go here? Yes, I thought. I gotta get like a rod. I think. Those rods upstairs. Right here. There's some fishing rods. Okay, guess you don't take them. If you'd like to borrow a fishing pole, we can loan you one. So all you need to do is ask. I am asking. I am asking though. Sherazard and Olivier are having a drink of chilled fruit wine together. Cher, should you start drinking again when it's only noon? No matter how light the liquor is, drinking too much is bad for your health, right? Don't worry, this stuff is just like water. Estelle, sometimes we all need to take a breather. I understand your concern for Cher, but you can leave her to me. Actually, Cher is not the one I'm concerned about. Okay. Aren't you going to fish? That pier looks like a nice spot. How about you try too, Joshua? You're not so bad yourself, you know. Just not as good as you. I think I'll just sit here and watch if all the fishing practice has paid off. Well, can't I just... There you go. Now I got the option. Yes, this looks good. Definitely the best spot. Now let's see about casting a few lines. Crap, I don't have a fishing pole. I wonder if somebody at the end can spare one. Do you have a fishing pole I could borrow? Yes, of course we do. They're right over here, and they're free to use for anyone lodging here. Wow, really? Score! Borrowed progressive rod. This is a nice rod to be loaning out to everyone. Alright then, I'll put it to good use. Please enjoy yourself. Yes, this looks good. Definitely the best spot. Now let's see about casting a few lines. Now let's see, from this pier, which would be the best place to drop a line? You're asking me this? Where the shade reaches, honestly. Right around here looks nice. Come on, fishy, fishy, fishes. Now, what should I do about bait? Use a live bait. Alright, let's sit back and relax and see what we come up with. Sweet, I got a bite. I'm probably gonna end up fishing up that salmon, aren't I? Now this is the critical part. How should I bring it up? Wait a bit before reeling it in. Alright, let's see what we've got. Reeled in a rainbow trout. Now this is quite a catch. Let's see. What should I do now? We'll do one more, I guess. Let's not change the spot. Maybe I can get that salmon. Use a live bait. I'm pretty sure the other two are bad, but let's just try the first one. Melt. Use a fly? Do people actually use flies as a lure of some kind of bait? Try it one more time with the live bait with the third option though. And then I want to see what happens with the fly, because that's interesting to me. That's weird. Liberal carp. I feel like we'll get something if we get the, we get that salmon. Well, there's so many choices, though. Wow, you actually get something from a fly? Wait a bit before reeling it in. Another rainbow trout. Let's change the spot. To the south where the sun is hitting. Right around here looks nice. Yup. Use a lure. Let's wait a bit. Got a liberal carp. Sure, let's just stop. Let's stop. Man, it's already starting to get dark. I guess I ended up with a pretty good catch after all. Check this out, Joshua, look what I caught. Huh? Joshua. What's this? The 100 Days War. The book 100 Days War seems to have been left on the table. Estelle picked it up. I wonder if Joshua just forgot this. For being so sharp, you can sure miss things sometimes. I guess I'll just have to take it to him myself. And again, I wonder we could have taken off to. Knowing him, he's a loner. Thought so. Joshua's just a loner. Hey there, laddie. What are you doing whittling away the evening in a place like this? Haha, not much. How about yourself? Are you done fishing or are you heading back into battle? Nah, I've already had my fill. It's been a while since I did, though. Oh, that reminds me. Estelle held out the book that she found on the table. You said you were going to read, but you ended up leaving your book on the table. You should be more careful with your stuff. Oh, Dad? I actually finished reading it. My eyes are starting to feel a bit tired, so I just thought I'd take a walk for a change. Liar. What? You're hiding your feelings again, aren't you? I can tell that's what you're doing. And besides, that's not really fair. You always find a way to cheer me up when I'm feeling down, and while I may not be as reliable as Dad, I can still give you a shoulder to lean on. Sorry. It's times like these when you should say thank you and not apologize. You may be smart, Joshua, but sometimes you don't seem to know what's most important. You're probably right. Thanks, Estelle. Very good. Now that wasn't too bad, was it? Alright. And in return, how about you play me a song on your harmonica? As you wish. Is the Whereabouts of Light good enough for you? Yep, that's the one. That's the one I wanted to hear. They all hear it? Jesus, how loud is that harmonica? I wonder why it is that when I hear the sound of your harmonica in the evening light like this, it makes me want to cry. So you're still not going to ask about my past, I mean. We promised, remember? You were going to tell me when you felt like it, and I wasn't going to ask, right? And considering that 5 years has passed, it doesn't seem like such a big deal anymore. Yeah, it has been 5 years, hasn't it? How can you just live with me for that long and not have a million questions? That day, your father came home with his beat-up kid, some random stranger who never says a word about his past. Why'd you take him in like that? Well, it seemed like the obvious thing to do. Besides, you're family now, Joshua. As like I said before, I know you pretty well. You love books, you're a weapon geek, and you got a serious knack for just about anything that comes your way. You're kind and fair, but you've also got a way of not letting others inside by using politeness like a shield. Now wait a minute. And you're caring and lonely. Of course, I don't know everything about your past. If you want to make comparisons, I don't know a whole lot about Dad's past either, but it doesn't mean that he and I aren't family, right? Being a family for us has to do more with me knowing his personality, his habits, and the food he likes. You know, the kinds of things that only I would know firsthand. And you're no different, Joshua. Make it nearly impossible to argue with you. You know that? It's been like that ever since we met, and you gave me that flying kick to the gut as I was lying in bed wounded, I might add. Did I really do that? Yeah, injured and all, more than once. I'm sure it was just a bit of childish play. Blame Dad for my lack of social graces. Yeah, sure, nice excuse. But anyways, Estelle. What? Let's make sure we solve this whole airliner mystery. I don't know if Dad's been captured or anything, but let's resolve this with our own hands. Sure. That's exactly what I intend to do. Haha. Now how about we head back to the inn? I'm sure supper is ready by now. Great idea, I'm starving. We need to eat our fill so we're ready for the night. Oh, I almost forgot. Here's your book, Joshua. Oh, right. Estelle held up the book she found on the table. I'm actually done with it, and at this point, it just ended up being bulk weight. I wonder what I should do with it. Can I read it? Looks like a pretty difficult book, but do you think if I spent some time with it, I'd understand? I'm sure you'd be fine. There's already a lot of stuff you know in there anyways. Do you want to take a stab at it, Estelle? Sure, I'll give it a shot. You have received 100 Days War. And, anyways, those fishes. Yeah, there they are. I'm curious. Okay, they do cost money. I don't really care about, like, recipes or anything, but just had me curious. Okay, these are the ones you actually eat. And these are just the recipes. Wasn't there like a way to, can be learned by eating food at a restaurant or eating food items. Can be used as items at the inventory. Eaten where purchased. Recipes you can make appear in white. Show ingredients. This is it. Okay. Yeah, I really only bought one thing, and I really don't really care about that stuff, honestly. I don't know if you'll believe me, but seeing as I'm with family, my brother's dishes made with fish are something to be reckoned with. Please look forward to a meal like no other. Two of them certainly drank a lot. I'm gonna have to put in another order to Revenue Village for some fruit wine. Help a fellow out, I'm begging you. I can't take another drink. I think I've just reconsidered my opinion of you, Olivier. It's pretty rare for anyone to still be conscious after a night of wine with Shara. Well, didn't the two of you come at a good time? Well, how about having a drink together? You're both good for that, right? We're gonna eat dinner now, so the answer is no. Come on, you two. When I say let's drink, we drink. You're gonna make me very angry if you don't sit down for a glass with me. Oh great, she's already reached stage 2, rage mode. Don't worry, Shara. Olivier said he's good for another couple rounds. How about having him keep you company? What, so you can still drink more, can you? Josh, how could you just give me to her like that? I can't. Don't you feel sorry for the poor guy? I don't know. Should I? You're like a little demon and cute at the same time, too. At least the fish are polite here. Hick. I guess it would be just fine. How about we sit at the counter? I'd hate to bother the two of them. Right. Good idea. Please, Shara, I'm pleading with you. You and the fish. Don't pour me another glass. Ah. They killed the Olivier there. Look at that sprite. It just looks so funny. Ugh. 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 Yeah. So he's totally plastered. Looks like even a guy who takes his sweet time for everything couldn't stand up to a drunken sheriff. Oh wow, what a night of drinking. I've been so busy lately, I haven't been able to enjoy myself like this for a while. And you're not even red in the face from either from all the alcohol. Are you sure you haven't had some special kind of training, Sheriff? It could have been all the bizarre liquors I drank while I was in the troop. You know, like the ones with the scorpions and asps in them. I might have built up my resistance that way, but who knows? Somehow I don't think that's the case. By the way, what do you plan on doing with him? He's pretty much useless as he is. Let's just let him sleep. He looks so peaceful now, and we wouldn't want to disturb him. There's a very high possibility that we'll have a direct encounter with the Sky Bandits tonight, and getting civilian wrapped up in the middle of all of it wouldn't be a good idea. Don't tell me you got Olivier drunk so he wouldn't be able to come along, did you? Well, of course I did, and he'll thank me in the long run too, after his raging hangover anyways. And so that whole time, you were just toying with him, weren't you? Let's see, it's getting late. Let's hurry and begin our stakeout around the inn. Don't skirt around the issue, Sheriff. Quiet, you. For the time being, we're going to circle up to the far pier. Understood. Alright then, let's go. Olivier. He's dead. He's just dead there. I love the sprite that they put there. Alright, so let's go to the road. We don't need to... Oh, we don't need to head to the road just yet. Let's start heading around the pier, okay? Come on, this pier... No, actually the other one, I think. I don't see anyone. I don't know what kind of business those siblings could have here, but do you think they'll really show up? There's no guarantee, of course, but if Lloyd's information has any truth to it, my best guess is that they'll be here. However, if we move around too much, there's the possibility we'll be seen and they'll take off. Since the Sky Bandits are supposed to come from the road, it might be a good idea to watch the area. Right, so where should we watch from? We need a place where we can see the road without being noticed ourselves. And a place like that would be ideal. Where you can watch the road and not be seen. I would say the second floor right here. Hey, what's that? There's Josette and Kyle. Well, it looks like we're a little early, huh? Yeah, it seems that way. I love Josette. It's like her and Olivier are like right there as like my favorite characters. You know, if this were in the middle of the day, we could have gotten ourselves a bite to eat on the way. Quit talking nonsense. We're outlaws, remember? Now let's hurry up and get moving. Oh, wait for me, Kyle. I should have known it'd be them. Looks like they're headed for the far pier. I wonder what they intend to do. Shall we take a look and find out? Let's try to get as close as we can without being noticed. I should have figured they wouldn't be here yet. They always come exactly on time. I really hate those guys. They act like they're so superior, and to be honest, they're kind of scary. No doubt about that, they are quite the clandestine bunch. But there's not much we can do about it. This is an order from Dawn. Seems to be a good place. Yeah, we can hear every word they're saying too. Hey Kyle, don't you think Dawn's been acting a bit strange recently? It's just not like him if you ask me. You know, the whole hijacking of airliners thing? Well, I admit it was lucrative. Now we've got the army clamping down on us full scale. Not to mention those annoying bracers are now involved. And he's gone and taken hostages and demanded a ransom in turn. Now, no matter how I think about it, it seems like Dawn has gone way overboard this time. In the end, you'll always be just a girl. Deep down, you're just not cut out to run with the bad crowd. Excuse me? Okay, maybe not the best wording, but I meant it as a compliment. If things are getting too tough for you, you're always welcome to try salvaging a life back home. It shouldn't be too hard to get by as long as you don't set your sights too high. Though admittedly, it is a bit colder than liberal. Do you think you could just treat me like a kid? I'm not gonna get angry? I'd like to see you get by without me, what with your crap cooking and all, not to mention the laundry. You really want to go back to burnt toast and turning your underwear inside out? Haha, okay. I see your point, and I really am sick of toast, burnt or otherwise. Anyways, I think about what I said before, anyways, think about what I said before it gets too late to back out. Now, getting back to what you said earlier, I do have to agree that Don's been acting pretty weird. Does he expect us to just keep fishing for ransom? We should just take what we can get. And I like to believe that Don is smart enough to see that. Don't you think he started acting strange about that time that guy showed up? That's the only thing I can think of as to why he started acting like this. Yeah, he was the one who introduced us to those other guys. He might have even gotten Don to buy into his ideas. Who is that guy and he? That's certainly a good question. Huh? What's that over there? What's that? What's what? It looks like whoever it was they were waiting for finally showed up. They look like they're high-ranking personnel. Looks like you made it. On time as usual, huh? You'd have come a little early for a change, or even late. Definitely not my type, that's for sure. Say what you will, but we're trained to be punctual. Now, if that displeases you, then let me offer my sincerest apologies. Relax, I was just being sarcastic. Now I know you guys are definitely not the type I want to be around. Enough already, we don't have time for that. How about we get down to business? Have there been any other developments since last time? Yes, in fact, Her Majesty has finally made her move. She intends to contribute to the ransom for her own assets. Seriously? We're gonna get paid out by the Queen's own pocket? I guess we're pretty close to getting the money then, right? How about the Royal Army? Is there any indication that they figured out where our hideout is? Not yet, but it's only a matter of time until they do. We received reports that members of the Bracer Guild are on the move as well. At any rate, on the morning of the payoff, you'll need to leave your hideout behind. Yeah, no problem there. We just happened to run into a temporary shelter by chance. Don shouldn't have any regrets about it either. There are way too many suspicious types involved in this. What do you intend to do, Shara? Should we just storm in, shoot them all, let Adio sort them out? I've got a much better idea. These two siblings appearing here means that the Sky Bandit's airship is parked somewhere nearby. There's not much we could do if they got away again, so how about we try taking that out first? I see. Take away their means of escape, right? I'm down for that. How about you, Joshua? Joshua? Oh, right. Take out the airship first, right? Yeah, I think that's a good idea, too. What's wrong? Your face looks really tense all of a sudden. It's nothing. I'm sure it's just my mind playing tricks on me. We don't have much time. We've got to get onto the road and start looking for that airship before they finish their meeting. Alright. Find a massive looking ship. The party took to the road in search of the location of the airship, and... so they parked in front of the Amberol Tower, huh? This is definitely the perfect place to land since it's off the main road. Isn't the Amberol Tower supposed to be just the Esmelis? It's just like the Esmelis Tower? Yes, it's one of the ancient ruins referred to as the Tetrakislik Tower. No idea how to pronounce that. So what do you intend to do, Shara? Should we subdue them? That's one way to go about things, but there's more than double their number since we last encountered them. Don't worry, even with twice as many guys, there's no match for us. How about we take them all at once? I don't know if that's the best way to go about things. Sorry to keep you all waiting. Ollie, keep it down or they're gonna hear you. Well, isn't this a surprise? I can't believe you're standing here after the state you were in before. Your tolerance is impressive. Who do you think you're talking to? Rather than miss a minute of your fair company, I dutifully puked my guts up and dumped a bucket of cold water over my head. Voila. I was good to go. I don't know about that. I think I hear your liver screaming somewhere in there. That's some serious tenacity. Come on, I shouldn't let you all enjoy the fun by yourselves, huh? I had just come out the inn when I saw you guys hit the road, so I came running from behind to catch up with you. I guess I went a little too easy on you. Maybe I should have had you down all that brandy all at once. You'd have put me to sleep for good if you'd done that, Sheriff. Yeah, but anyways, fighting the Sky Bandits here would lack finesse, don't you think? I don't think that's the issue here. No, I'm serious. Even if she subdued them all and managed to arrest the two siblings, there's still a chance they won't even tell you where their hideout is. They might even use the hostages as leverage to demand their release. Well, there's a risk involved with whatever course of action we take. Or do you have a good plan on how we can avoid taking such a risk? Ha! Boy, do I ever. Listen up, everyone. Okay, but if you blow in my ear, I'm gonna seriously punch your lights out. Kyle, Josette, it's good to see you made it back. I didn't think you'd be gone so long. So talks took longer than expected, huh? Yeah, we're nearing an end with our negotiations. We also managed to get a great deal of information about what's going on with the Royal Army. What you're saying is, yep, we'll be getting the ransom and money within a few days. We'll finally be one step closer to making our dreams a reality. We did it! Sweet! Cool it down, guys. It's a little too early to be getting excited yet. For a moment, we need to get back to the hideout and report to Dawn. Alright, everyone, pack up and let's get out of here. Roger that. The temperature outside is 69.8 degrees with a 15% humidity. There is a southwest wind blowing at a speed of a 12 arch. There are no orbital reactions in the surrounding area. Looks like the army isn't patrolling here. Activate the orbital engine and begin transmitting orbital energy to each section of the airship. Aye, sir. Orbital engine activated. Transmission of the orbital energy to all sections underway. Orbital floater started. Orbital driver started. Stabilizers all green. Alright. Lift off. Aye, aye, sir. I wonder if they managed to get some sort of tracking device put onto that ship of some sort. Set the drive rate to 40% and maintain cruising speed. However, make sure that we can switch to battle speed at any time. Aye, sir. Looks like we'll make it back before morning. Yeah, I'm ready for some serious shit on myself, but I've got to report to Dawn first. Huh? Did you just hear something? No, I didn't hear anything. That's odd. I could have sworn it came from below deck. Maybe it's just a mouse or something. I'll have to clean this place up when I can find some free time. And we are here. This is risky. Oh, I know exactly where we are. Okay, we're just in the section we couldn't reach normally. Yawn. Boy, am I tired. Ever since we came here, my night and day have been completely reversed. We just gotta tough things out a little longer, and then we can say goodbye to this horrible life. With Don as our leader, we can't go wrong. But don't you think Don's been acting a little strange lately? I mean, he's kind of scary to talk to these days. How about you knock that crap off? If Kyle or Josette heard you talking like that, they'd beat you upside the head. But it's just that, I'm sure you're just tired from lack of sleep. Let's hurry up and finish up here and get some rest. You're welcome to take a rest now if you'd like. Ah, you're too late. Preemptive attack. Alright, we've broken into their place. I would have much preferred them to, I don't doubt that they have any. But if they were able to put some sort of tracking device on them, that would have been really much safer option, but hey, it's alright. Oh, this guy's far. Yeah, but Oh, okay, I thought for a minute we were supposed to level up there. I was like, wait a minute. Yeah, no one's close to leveling up at all. Soldiers drop fire step-ifs only. Whew, it looks like we were able to get in here without any trouble. I'm amazed that this little plan actually worked. I guess we have to all to thank you this time. But seriously, I was getting pretty nervous. I wasn't sure what we were going to do if we got caught stowing away. Or even if we were discovered, we just have to take control of the airship. And we would have had an advantage fighting against this lot in those tight quarters. Superior numbers means nothing without space to maneuver in. Olivier, so you thought that far ahead, taking all these factors into account, huh? Not in a million years, are you kidding? I still thought it would be fun to infiltrate an enemy base. I think we would have been better off if you hadn't said anything at all. Give the poor guy a break. At least we were able to get in here without incident. Anyways, this looks like somewhere in the Nebo Valley. Nebo Valley, like the one on the border of Bose and Rolent? That explains why it's so misty outside. And this is definitely terrain covered with extreme differences in height which prevent the landing of any large aircraft. Looks like your guess was right, Shara. Yeah, well, it didn't seem to help us much getting in here. Anyways, we don't have much time to be hanging around here. We need to subdue the Sky Bandits and ensure the safety of the hostages being held captive. And of course, your father, Cassius, too. Right. Understood. I like how they're just knocked out right there. There was a little resting spot at the bottom. Yeah. Taking that. Even if we barely... Even if we didn't even need to use it, but still. Let's save. Take it right. Nothing in here. What are these things? Monsters? Why are there monsters here? They don't like fire. What about these guys? Okay, they don't like fire or water. We'll focus on the rats. Bam! Okay, they have a bit more HP than I would have expected them. Take that one out. $142. 103, yeah, 103. Because her magic is the weakest. Firebolt. Where's the enemy I'm looking for? Yeah, the gold rat. Delay that turn of yours and take you out. Take you out. Wow, 2 HP off.
We're good to go.
Oh, these guys give amazing SEPFN XP. Real nice. Alright, let's check what's in here. Nothing at all. Another empty room. In here, I thought that was a chest. Unfortunately, we can't open that up. A lot of empty areas. Oh, here's a chest. Found Scorpion. Chest is already empty, you double dipper. Scorpion sounds like a gun. Oh, it's actually a weapon for Shara. A whip. From 93 to 107. She's definitely hitting hard now. At this point, she's hitting harder than... Oh, same exact as Joshua. Meaning Estelle right now is... No, actually Olivier is the weakest. A lot of empty rooms. None of these rooms are... Look like they're worth much. Besides a few here and there. We got an EP charge right here. This chest is empty. Makes you want to cry, doesn't it? I guess so. Found the jeweled ring. Hey, that's the one. This chest is empty. How tragic. That's the jeweled ring for the quest. I was just like, well, how am I supposed to figure this out? The voices of some men can be heard. They said some of the grunts. Shall we rush the room? Not yet, not yet, not yet. Oh, I guess we gotta. Let's rush in. God, that's a lot of people. Huh? Oh, you guys new around here? Like your freaking dreams. Are these guys real or not? But if you're not new here, then who are you? What? Are you supposed to be intruders? Bingo. Where would the bracer go? I thought it would be best if you surrendered. Forget that. We won't give up without a fight. That guy jumped. That guy jumped at us. You saw that? That looked funny. Let's flicker. Okay, hold on. Which are the three in the top of the row? That one, and that one. Okay. I cannot hit two of these in one AoE. Yeah, I cannot. I'll just hit these. Dang, they have poison knives still. How much HP did they have? 550 was it? 15. I'm gonna buff everyone up. Here's your S break. Let's use it. After we quick draw. There's a strength up on this. Alright, most I can hit is 4 people. I'll do this. Actually... yeah, this is perfect, actually. Absolutely perfect.
Let me show you the true essence of beauty.
1, 2, 3 taken out. Almost 4. Missed. We'll hit these 2 here. Do another flicker like this. And the last enemy.
We're good to go.
36 fire sepith. Remember when we needed fire? Ugh. Alright, now where are the hostages? If you don't start talking, there's gonna be some serious consequences involving a whip. Do what you want with us. We're not gonna talk. Oh, is that so? Let me handle this, Estelle. Sure. Can't say I didn't warn you guys. Ah! Honestly, I'm being quite gentle with you. Don't think for a second that you're allowed to pass out yet. But if you start talking, maybe I'll be kind enough to let you. Yikes. They're down below. Some of our crew are guarding them. Very good. Now where are your leaders, Kyle and Josette, right? Forget it, lady. Do your worst. No one will tell you where they are. So the hostages are one thing. So you're not going to sell out your bosses, huh? I guess there's only one thing left to do. Holy Strega, Cher is as unforgiving as ever. This? No, I've been far more unforgiving. Any masochist will be thrilled to make your acquaintance, Shara. And my whip will be thrilled to make yours. Maybe some other time. Looks like the hostages are being held down below. Let's hurry. Oh. Oh no, I'm stuck! Okay, Jesus, I got scared. Alrighty, Shara is... She hits really hard with the dang whip. She lifted up the entire soldier off the ground, threw him all the way to the other side of the room. But they got knocked out. Crazy. Alright, new enemy. It's also weak to fire. Everything is weak to fire in this game. Do do dun 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 dun.
Let's move out.
I feel like fire's at this point like a must-have, because everything's just weak against it. A lot of these rooms and hallways are looking the same. I was questioning whether I just did a full circle or not. I like that move a lot. Clear gelatin obtained. Anyone have a clue what this place is? It's way too big for these bands to have built, and it seems pretty ancient. It almost feels like a stronghold of some sort, and I agree, this place is pretty old. I wonder if people used hidden forts like this one as hideouts back then. As far as I've heard, the turmoil following the Great Collapse continued on for several hundred years. So it doesn't seem that strange to be that something like this is still around. The Great Collapse? Collapse of the ancient Sumerian civilization, which existed more than 1,200 years ago. It is said that a huge natural catastrophe wiped them out. Oh, you mean like Professor Alba said before. I'll tell you what though, for being a place this hard to find, someone's got some seriously bad taste in hideouts. Not to mention there are all sorts of monsters lurking around here too. I wonder if this is how all men like to live. Shara. Just what kind of men are you hanging out with? That was an interesting comment Shara said. I should be using this move a lot as well. I love AoEs. We found Strega R. We got some shoes found here. It's actually shoes that Joshua has. Boost defenses. Okay, then who has the worst defenses? I feel like it would be Olivier, right? Yeah, absolutely. There you go. This chest has nothing left to offer you. Preemptive. These guys have an insane amount of HP. Come on. Alright, dual strike.
We're good to go.
Alright, wait. This is going quite a bit there. Over here. We found Bear Assault. What's that? A new gun. Nice. This will make up for the low power that Olivier has. There you go. Gives 15 extra strength. This chest is empty because you'd emptied it. Funny how that works, no? There's something here. Is that a vacuum? What's this? I'm guessing it's an orbital vacuum. It looks like the newest model, so it's probably stolen. Interesting. Huh? What's this? There's something stuffed inside. We found a black notebook. A notebook? Yep, that's what it looks like to me. But what's something like this doing inside a vacuum? It's probably something important. Let's just hold on to it just in case. Yeah, good idea. That's weird. Alright, well. We'll throw some of that.
Come on.
Mm-mm-mm-mm. Hit that one.
We're good to go.
What's up here? Nothing but an enemy. I'll fight it. I'll take the XP and all that goodness, all that good stuff. Why not, right?
Piece of cake.
This place is going on for a bit longer than I expected. I like how the game auto-saves after every single little loading area you pass. The voices of some men can be heard. I can hear somebody talking again. Shall we rush the room? Hold on a sec. Okay, yeah. What are you guys supposed to be? Bracers? How'd you get in here? I said the hostages are being held in the room just beyond here. I think it's about time you surrendered quietly, or else. Don't kid yourself. Let's get them. I love how... I love when they just jump at you like that. It just looks funny. Alright, so who are the two that are going, the three that are going first? That one, and that one. I think I might be able to flicker those two. Ah, dang. Come on, he's on the line. He's clearly touching the line. Well, I will at least delay one. This one. Hit them. Sophin whip. Quick draw the same exact group. Oh, we can choose the flooring with him. That's so much better than choosing an enemy. Should we get at least 3? Yeah, I thought so. Even though I should be hitting, like... Watch out, Estelle. Please watch out.
$99.
36 XP there with 36 Sepith for the fire. What's going on out there? Seems a bit loud for just an internal squabble. I don't see our father here. Is everyone alright? We're with the Bracer Guild and we've come to rescue you. Seriously? We're saved? We've taken care of the guards, so you don't need to worry about anything for the moment. Really? We've been saved. I'm Grant, captain on the airliner Linde. I don't know how to express my gratitude for what you've done for us here today. You can thank us after you've gotten out of here. By the way. It doesn't look like he's here. Who? Are these all the hostages? Yes, that's correct. This is everybody who was on the Linde, including crew and passengers. That can't be right. Wasn't there a man by the name of Cassius Bright on this flight? He's a member of the Bracer Guild. Cassius Bright? I do seem to remember hearing that name somewhere. Captain, isn't he that passenger? You know, the one who got off right before we left? Right, now that you mention it, there was one passenger who did get off. What do you mean? So there was this one passenger who disembarked the airliner right before we took off. A man who had been on board since the Royal City, and he did seem to have such a name if I remember correctly. What? But his name was on the passenger list. Well, since he got off right before we departed, there wasn't any time to document the changes. This would have been handled had we arrived in Relent, but we were attacked by the Sky Bandits en route to, and things were left as they were. So that's what happened, huh? I thought it would have been awfully strange if Dad had been captured by the Sky Bandits. Oh, it looks like our question has finally been answered. Hahaha. How ironic. Now wait a minute. Then what is Dad... Then what... Oh my gosh. Then, just what is Dad doing? With something this big going on, why hasn't he contacted us? Calm down, Estelle. I know you're as curious as to know as I know you're as curious to know as I am, but thinking about it now isn't going to get us anywhere. Our focus needs to be on securing the safety of the hostages. Okay, you're right. I guess I'll just have to forget about it for now. Listen up, everyone. We're now going to go after the Sky Bandit leaders and arrest them. I know how you all must feel, but I need you to sit tight a little longer. We'll be waiting here. Good luck. If that's the case, we'll prepare for the worst, and our lives are in your hands. In other words, don't let us down. Leave everything to us. Alright. Wait, let me heal before anything comes up. I wonder what the jewel, the sepifs, like you see how it says, oh, on the far right in parentheses of the descriptions of what they do, it has like, oh, 2 water with 1 mirage. Like, what does that mean? If you're gonna heal 2 people, you may as well just use Letier, to be honest. There is a rock wall at the end of the passage. Is this a dead end? No, it looks like there's something here. Shall we try pushing on it? Hold on, not yet. What's on the other side? Let me save the game, just in case. Familiar voice can be heard. Look, yes, it's the Sky Bandit's boss room. Not yet. Alright, well, let's push against this wall like it's said to do. Push on the rock wall. Oh, it's the exit. This was a secret door? It's quite a neat little trick there, so I wouldn't expect anything less from a secret fort. Well, this looks like it's a cornerstone of the Nebo Valley. Sure, should we help the hostages escape first? No, we need to take out the Sky Bandit boss first. If we're attacked while attempting to escape, there's no way we'll be able to protect that many people. Oh, that's true. Well then how about we get back in there having a face-to-face chat with the gentleman running this fine operation. Let's do it. Here's reviving balm. This treasure chest is offended that you have returned. Was the first time not good enough for you? Alright, so here we go. Bah! So the queen's gonna pay out the ransom, is she? Now we can finally say goodbye to this meager living. Don't get careless, bro. We haven't gotten the money in hand yet. Yeah, we'll need to decide on the plan on how to let the hostages go. Let the hostages go? Now hold on a minute. Why do we have to bother with that? Eh? What? Once we get our mirror, we'll just kill them all and be done with it. We've no need to leave them alive. Dawn, you're joking, right? You know exactly how we look, right? How we look like, remember? If we left Liberal for good, we could still be tracked, right? But there are old people and kids among them. You really intend to kill them all? I swear, no matter how old you get, you never grow up. This isn't playtime, get it? But I'm sorry to say this, bro, but I'm against killing the hostages too. Adios will never forgive us if we do that. And I don't want to get our home back with Mira stained in the blood of innocent people. Kyle, since when did you become the boss around here? Huh? I think it's about time you've learned your place. Gah! Kyle. Wow, who cares about our old home? With this kind of mirror coming in, how could you possibly want our old worthless land? We're gonna blow all this cash somewhere near the southern resort and enjoy the good life for a while. What did you say? And once we're run out of mirror, we'll just hijack another airship. This is gonna be the future of the Copper Sky Bandits. Wahahaha. Don, what's happened to you? What in ADO's name has happened to you? Sorry to interrupt, but could you have your little family feud later? You again. Bracers, why are you here? How could you say something so heartless, especially after you gave us a lift here in your own airship? Impossible. What are you talking about? It can't be. You had your airship sitting in front of the Ambro Tower, right? We just slipped in when you weren't looking and hid in the cargo hole. In other words, we stole a ride from a bandit. Ha! Take that. For a dimwit, you've really outdone yourself this time. Who are you calling a dimwit, you two-faced tomboy? What'd you just call me? You bimbo airhead brute. Just try and say that again. Alright. Enough of the bickering between you two. Liberated the hostages and defeated the other members of your group. It looks like all that's left is you three. In accordance with the laws of the Bracer Guild, you are hereby placed under arrest. It would be best not to resist. Man. Crap. Kyle, Gisette. What is the meaning of this? Sorry, bro. I'm sorry, Don. Haha. That's okay. I'll forgive you just this once. Once I killed him, that is. What? Well, haha, what a bunch of fools you are to think that with that pitiful number of people that you could ever capture Don Kapwa. He has a cannon! Ah! Look how effortlessly he handles that orbital cannon. Kyle, Josette, it's time to hunt some game, and I like my sport. Bloody. He jumped on the table with a cannon in his hand and jumped straight off the table. That's a lot of strength. That really is a lot of strength. Okay, so you guys Alright, Kyle just gets destroyed by elements except for Earth. Place the bomb there. No, I want to bind whip, but I can't reach the one I want to bind whip. So I'll just hit this one for now. Or not. Let me move over here. Oh! It's tracking him specifically. It's not tracking the floor. Okay. Well, I learned something. I should have just attacked. It's alright, it doesn't matter. Alright, so that one's dead. Hurricane. They both have regular resistances. Yep, they do. Let's stick to defeating Gisette since she has less HP. Missed me. Don's normal attack hits AoE. I'm surprised you reach. Wow. Alright. Gotta heal. We gotta heal. I wanna heal with Olivier, but he's last. So let's do that. And craft bind whip right over here. I'm gonna use your S break over here on Dawn. Sever. Ooh. Do. Alright, you're done. Does it hurt more to... Does it hurt more to do something like this instead of physically attacking? 183, I'll be sure to remember that. Alright, let's see. 183. 180. Same stuff. Dang, I tried. Revive Joshua here. How much do you get revive? 150? Okay. It did crit though, so you can crit items too, so I don't know how really much it did. But he's probably gonna die again, to be honest. He actually has strength. Literally, he has a strength up right here. Okay, attack you. Yep, that's good to me. Dang, even then, still just regular, just better to just physically hit.
That's that. Let's move out.
60 XP, almost leveled up Joshua and Estelle. But Shara did level up. Oh, and also, holy crap, literally Olivia right there, too. A ton of everything. A ton of every type of elemental Sepith. These guys are tough. Oh, this is the strength of a bracer, huh? Crap. How can I lose to this girl? That's how it's done. Have you learned your lesson yet? Now that this has been settled, I'm going to ask that you surrender nicely. Any more trouble out of you, and well, you'll know what happened, right? You'll know what'll happen, right? Sherazard stroked her whip and smiled at Gisette. Yikes. No, anything but that. Why me? Why'd I have to go down like this? Ow. What's going on? I heard all over. His eyes aren't red anymore. And when did I get an orbital cannon? What the heck? Bro. Gone. Oh, Josette, are you back from Milan already? If you're back this quickly, then I guess things didn't work out, huh? Eh? Hahaha. Don't try to cover it up. If you've had enough, then how about leaving us the breadwinning to us men? You probably won't be able to earn a whole lot, but be patient. Don, what are you talking about? Did you hit your head, bro? Josette came back from Relent like forever ago. I went to pick her up right after we attacked the airliner. What? Attacked an airliner? What's all this crazy talk? We'd never do something like that. What's this guy talking about? I don't think he's trying to cover his butt. I think he really doesn't know. Come to think of it, who are these strangers? Don't tell me they're new recruits. Sorry to burst your bubble, but we're not. We're with the Bracer Guild. Huh? What are a bunch of bracers doing up here? This guy's completely lost his marbles. What an interesting turn of events. What have you forgotten or not? You're still under arrest. You're charged with hijacking an airliner, hostage-taking, demanding a ransom, and other such offenses. Hijacking an airliner, hostage-taking, and demanding a ransom? Kyle, Gisette, tell me that this is some kind of a joke. Dawn. I think that's my line, but thanks to you, bro, we've got a chance to escape. Another smoke screen. Ah! Oh hell, not again. Hey, Kyle! We'll talk about this later. Let's just focus on getting out of here. Cough, cough. I'm never going to get the smell out of this hair. Oh, get the smell out of my hair. Let's just hurry and get out of this room. Which way did they go? What did they go? They went up. They're going to try and escape in their airship. Ah! After trekking them this far, we can't let them get away. We've got to catch them. Right. Understood. I made it out alive. Oh, what a tragedy this has become. My delicate nasal cavity. Hey, Olivia, you better hurry or we're gonna leave you behind. Ah, wait for me. Alright, well. Heal us up, Olivia. And let's move on out. Let's go back up to where we have to go. I don't think there'll be any enemies, but at the same time, not sure. Oh, yep. Hold it right there, you. You're not getting past us. You guys are back for more after taking a righteous beating like that? Oh, that's what I call tough. If you don't want to move, then we're just going to force our way through. Can't flicker. We'll quick draw here. We can hit all 4 of them. We'll use this. We're gonna crit this guy here. And then we're gonna hit you. And finish you off. Alright, the rest of the characters on the team leveled up. Estelle, Joshua, and Olivier. And we got 24 of the fire sepifs as well. And let's go back to healing ourselves back up. I don't know why I didn't I used Latier when I could have just used regular heal. Who leveled up? Joshua? Did you not level up? That didn't make sense. Estelle has less XP than you do. Joshua did. Joshua learned taunt. Joshua also learning taunt. That was an Estelle thing though. Yeah, he also has taunt. Alright. Let's flicker. No, we're not. We're not gonna flicker. We got a crazy amount of sepifs of every single kind. It's so nice to see it. We're just gonna keep gathering all of them, just to get even more. Don't think you're going up any further. Take the hostages and go. So you're back for more, huh? When will you learn? What were you trying to do? Buy time for your leaders to escape? They've done a lot for us over the years. Now it's time to return the favor. When will you learn? Ooh. I want Joshua to learn an AoE skill, but I guess he's all about single target AoE powerhouse. Basically a powerhouse. I'm gonna dual strike here though. With this one though. Wow, you missed. Can't hit anyone with the AoEs. Attack you. Wow. I was hoping they would actually take it out. Take them out. I'm definitely gonna dual strike here to hit this one. Alright. Yep, exactly like Joshua said. Alright, we're good to go. Got to go first? Wow, why? Alright, we are almost there. We literally are just around the corner, honestly. No! Oh, I'm being a little bit too hasty with pressing inputs. Sure. Yes, perfect choice.
Let's move out.
Alright. Alright. Crap, it looks like we've got company. Don't think you're gonna walk out of here the same way you came in. All we need to do is buy some time for Don, Cow, and Josette to escape. Trying to shield your masters to the bitter end, huh? Though it's a ridiculous thing to do, your spirit is admirable. Then I wonder if beating them into the ground might be a way to honor their sacrifice. Let's take them down. Wow. Joshua, this far into the game and you're still whiffing important attacks. Come on, Joshua, come on. Ah, Joshua, you're just out of range. But it's okay, I'll still use this. Alright, let's heal up. Let's hear. I think after this fight, because we're literally just around the corner, I think after this fight we are there. This buff is really it's actually pretty strong. It's a really significant buff that we actually put out to the party there. Not a bad buff by any stretch of the imagination, I'll tell you that. I was hoping to dual strike the bird up there. Alright. Can you hit one of them? No. Okay.
Let's move out.
Alright. Nice. And like I said, since we're right here, like right there, I'm pretty sure this is the entrance to this place that we came in from. Let's save the game right here. Huh? What's this? The army. How the army found out about this place? That liar. Things weren't supposed to go down like this. Hey, get your dirty mitts off of me. Hey, what's going on here? So those are the ringleaders of the Sky Bandits. I'm surprised there's such a young woman too. Dorothy, did you take your pictures? Come on! Why don't you shut your yap and start taking some good pictures? Exactly, Neil. Exactly. What are the chances of getting another scoop like this? And there you go. There's your picture of Richard. You're gonna get a good scoop out of this. So how about it, Neil? Is this enough to help you write a decent article? You bet it is. I'm really grateful that you took us along. And would you mind if you took a picture of you while we're at it? What do you think, General Morgan? Do as you like. The plan was successful thanks to your genius. In all honesty, this is truly something to boast about. Now, this was the result of the accuracy of the Intelligence Division's analysis. And thanks to the cooperation of those who you standing over there. What? What are you guys? I mean, how the heck? What's going on exactly? It's you kids again. Hey look, it's Estelle and Joshua. But Bracers, why are you here? Just for the record, I'll tell you, we infiltrated this place one step ahead of you. Again. And the entire hideout has been subdued. We chased the fleeing Sky Bandit leaders all up this way, but I never would have guessed that the Royal Army's patrol ships would be waiting. Grr, once again you've overstepped your bounds. With all due respect, General, it was because of them that our military strike saw this level of success. Therefore, shouldn't we in turn recognize their achievements? Do as you wish. I'll leave the rest up to your discretion. I'll return to the ship and see what information I can get out of these Sky Bandits. Very well, General. That old man's as stubborn as ever. He's not a bad person. He just lacks a little flexibility. That aside, where are the other Sky Bandits and the hostages? The other lackey should be just lying all over the place unconscious. And as for the hostages, we have them waiting in the same room they were imprisoned in. I see. You have done this nation a great service. Please leave the transportation of the hostages and cargo to us. Let's move, Captain Amalthea. Yes, Colonel. Ah, wait for me, Colonel. I'd really like to interview you kids, but this time the Colonel is top priority. But if we have another opportunity, I'd appreciate doing one with you too. See you later, Estelle, Joshua. My, you had your whole shiny moment uprooted and stolen just like that. You got that right. Don't let it bother you, Estelle. The Bracer's role has always been that of the unsung hero, so there's no real reason for us to stand out. That sounds about right, yeah? Dad's always made a point of staying in the background too. Really? I never noticed. Ah, where is Dad? I guess that's one problem we still gotta figure out. Where is Dad now? What is he doing? And why hasn't he tried to contact us? Looks like there's nothing else left for us to do here. In the meantime, let's get back to Bose and report what happened with the incident. We'll try and figure out what happened to do, and we'll try and figure out what to do about your dad after that. Back at the Bose Bracer Guild. I really appreciate all your hard work. It appears that my impression about you was right. I knew that you would come through and bring closure to this incident. Yep, but the army took off with all the glory, so I don't know if we could exactly say that we solved the case either. No, that's not true. If you hadn't been there, I wouldn't know if the army's raid would have been so successful. Backed into the corner as they were, the Sky Bandits may very well have harmed our hostages. Agreed. Everything worked out because you infiltrated their hideout and took them out ahead of time. You should be proud of what you've done. You really think so? It's true that the hostages were freed and the Sky Bandits were arrested, but it's a bit vexing to know that there are still some unanswered questions left. Men who appeared at Valeria Lake Shore and the mystifying attitude of the leader of the Sky Bandits. I think we should consider that there's a lot behind this incident that we don't know about. But I guess that we'll have to leave that part up to the Royal Army to figure out. With all the culprits being detained by them, there's really not much left we can do. Anyways, we should just be glad that all the hostages came back safe. Thanks to the news about the rest of the Sky Bandits, things are returning to normal here in town. As a token of my thanks, I've added a bit of a bonus to your reward. Really, are you okay with that? Haha, of course I am. I'd like to thank you too, Olivier. I just hope that my work was worth the price of that of Grand Chardonnay. Yes, in fact, there was change to spare. I hope that you all have a wonderful day, and if anything else comes up, I'd greatly appreciate your help again. Good day. Wow, nice that someone appreciates us. I'm sure that if the incident had gone on any longer, it would have caused us much more confusion. It's probably only natural that the mayor is happy as she is. Now I'm starting to feel all giddy inside. I don't think a bracer could be any more happy than knowing her work helped out a bunch of other people. If you say so. But I think it's safe to say that you're no longer greenhorns. Honestly, the two of you really surprised me this time. Hehe. You think so? At any rate, please accept your assessment and pay for clearing up the incident. We received payment for South Block Burglary. We got 10 BP and 8,000 Mira. We have now been promoted to Junior Bracer 6 class. And we received Petrified Quartz as a perk. Here's the pay the mayor was talking about. It's a very nice sum. And this is from me. You received a recommendation. Isn't this a recommendation from the Bose branch? Is it alright to give this to us so soon? Okay, of course. It would be downright rude of me not to recommend you after resolving such a big incident. Please accept it. Thank you, Lugrin. We'll work hard so that we won't bring an embarrassment on this recommendation. Haha, great work you two. I'm sure your father would be extremely pleased if he heard the news. Sure. You're probably right. I'm wondering what on earth Cassius could be doing right now. Not contacting the guild is one thing, but not contacting his family is a completely different matter. Yeah, it's definitely not like him. After he suddenly disembarked from the airliner in Bose, I wonder where he could have gone. Excuse me, please. Aren't you the receptionist from the landing port? What's the matter? You see, we recovered some of the cargo stolen by the Sky Bandits, and among some of the pieces were a number of the parcels addressed to the Bracer Guild. So I'm here to deliver one of them today. I appreciate you doing that, but wait a minute. Why is there something addressed to this branch when the airliner left the Bose to begin with? It's actually addressed to the Roulette branch, but aren't you Cassius Bright's family members here? That's us, but... Oh, perfect. We contacted the Roulette branch and they said that you had come here. Here you are. This is the parcel. Estelle was given both the letter and the parcel. This letter, yes, it's in Dad's handwriting. It's addressed to Joshua and I at the Roulette branch. It seems as he just scribbled it just before he got off the airliner. I guess Dad did intend on getting in contact with us after all. Oh, well that's good to hear. So that parcel is from your dad too. No, this one looks like it was sent to my dad by someone else. That's odd. Yes, the sender hasn't written their name anywhere. Okay, my business here is done, so I'll be on my way. Oh, and one other thing. Good job in helping arrest those Sky Bandits. You Bracer sure do excellent work. And to think that a clue about your father would be mixed in with the airliner's cargo. Feel free to use the lounge upstairs to read his letter if you'd like. Thanks, Lugrin. Ha. Well then, let's have a look at the contents, shall we? Do you mind telling me what you're still doing here? It's just plain and simple curiosity, that's all. Why did your father disembark the airliner prior to its departure? Were I forced to wait around for an answer? The question would stick up in my mind, so I'd never be able to sleep at night. And you're telling me this because? Oh, how heartless and cruel can you be to a companion who has traveled alongside you? And just who is it you have to thank for being able to infiltrate the Sky Bandits' hideout, I wonder? Alright, already. You can be a rather obnoxious fellow, I hope you know. I guess we don't have much of a choice. However, depending on the content, we may have to ask you to leave, okay? Huh, of course, I understand. Alright, let's see what he has to say. Estelle started by cutting the letter seal. Dear Estelle and Joshua, I'm sure you're probably finished with the jobs that left for you, right? I'm also sure that there are many things you'll have trouble with in the beginning, but take each one step at a time, and I know you can both succeed. Anyways, it turns out that I've had a little trouble with my own work. And unfortunately, it looks like I won't be able to make it home for quite some time. Please don't expect my return until after the Queen's birthday celebration. I'm really sorry that things turned out like they did, but you should be grown up enough to know that not to be lonely while I'm away. So until I get back, I'll leave it up to you, to the both of you to decide how you want to live. You're free to continue working in Relent, or you're free to pursue qualifying as a senior bracer. Your 16th year is a vintage time in your life, so make sure not to waste it. Please give my regards to Sherazard and Aina. Cassius Bright. That seems like the type of letter your father would write. It touches lightly on things, but it's full of consideration towards the both of you. Yeah, it looks that way. Queen's birthday celebration, is it? From what I've heard, that's still a ways off. Yeah, it's about 2 or 3 months away, which means this would be a perfect time to take a small trip. I really wonder where your father is and what he's up to. Forget about that, and let's focus on what's in that package. With an unknown sender, there's bound to be something inside. To be honest, I'm pretty curious myself, but we shouldn't be opening things addressed to my dad. Why don't you think of it this way? It was a package delivered by an unknown sender about the time your father's disappeared. Two might be related, you know. That's true. Olivier, don't coax Estelle into doing something to satisfy your own curiosity. Actually though, Olivier does have a good point. Instead of leaving it until our dad comes home, it might be worth looking into. Okay, let's check it out. Estelle opened up the parcel from the unknown sender. Inside was a shiny black hemispherical device. Also was enclosed was a single memo with the item. What's this supposed to be? It's an ornament, although I'm not sure what it's used for. Let's see what the memo says. I was able to secure the item the aforesaid group was carrying, so please take care of it. Please ask Professor R to do an analysis when you find an opportunity. K. That's it? It looks like the sender didn't write anything else. Shara, do you have any idea who K or Professor R might be? I hate to say this, but I don't have a clue for either. Your father's pretty well known, so there's a possibility these people could be foreigners too. If this is the only thing we've got to go on, then honestly I'm about ready to throw in the towel. What the heck is this black ornament anyways? From the shape alone, it doesn't look like anything intended for general use. Although it does feel a little similar to a battle ornament. Even so, it's still quite different. A normal battle ornament has slots in which to install quartz, but this one has none. Maybe this one is an artifact. An artifact? Precisely. An artifact is an ornament created by an ancient civilization. Artifacts are the models for all ornaments produced today. They're still occasionally discovered in the ruins, and for the most part the Septian Church has custody over them. They're type of antique, so to speak. This one doesn't appear to be that old. Looks to me like this was made recently. You're right about that. However, this one almost seems like a black market item. Geez, now look what's happened because of my good-for-nothing dad. Doesn't he know that we're all worried about him? Estelle. Now he's gotten some sketchy item from an unknown sender. Wonder what has my dad gotten into himself this time? Estelle. You know, Estelle, I've been thinking. How about we continue our journey? Huh? Joshua. That's what Dad wrote in his letter, right? He said, or you're free to pursue qualifying as a senior bracer. Yes, he did say that, but we've already managed to get recommendations from Relent Branch and Bose, right? All that's left are Rouen, Zeiss, and Grancel. Only those three. If we do jobs as we travel around to those other regions, we just might hear something about where Dad is or what he's doing. I think we're just worrying ourselves for nothing considering Dad's skills. And there's also the possibility that he may have even traveled abroad. But I think getting off our own duffs is a lot better than just sitting around and waiting. And we just might be able to find this Professor R too. Joshua. What? You're a genius! Estelle, what are you talking about? This is like killing 2 birds with 1 stone, or maybe even 10. Sometimes I hate you for being so smart. So, should I consider that a yes? Oh, is it ever? Yes, triple yes. Training to be senior bracers as we traveled around Libero and exposing what that no-good middle-aged man has done in the process. I think you're somehow missing the point. Looks like she's back to her old self. I guess it's settled then. Bose International Port. Oh, take care. I'm going to head back to Relent now. That said, I'm still a little worried about you two. Are you sure you don't want me to come along? Give it a rest, Cheryl. We'll be fine. The whole reason we're going on this trip is to become senior bracers. It wouldn't be training anymore if you came with us. And if you didn't go back to the Relent branch would have a hard time managing things. Don't worry about us. We'll figure out a way to get things done. Well, if you insist. It's pretty rare for someone your age to be training, aiming to be senior bracer status, so don't overdo it. And if you run into any trouble, contact the Relent branch, you got it? I'll come running no matter where you are. Sure, thanks, Sheriff. And the same goes for you. Don't get yourself too liquored up. That's the only thing I'm worried about. Hahaha. Alright, I'll watch the number of drinks. Huh, never fear, dear children. You can count on me to protect fair Shara. And where are you? Why are you headed to Relent? Not to mention with Shara. That's because I've tasted all there is to taste of the local dishes here in Bose. And I thought it was about time my attention is turned towards another region. As for Relent's cuisines, I've heard the produce is just a dive for. So that's what I'm looking forward to next. That's pretty much it. He says he wants me to introduce him to a nice restaurant and some lovely vegetables or some such nonsense. Since he's so persistent, I only agreed to coming along with him under the condition that he go drinking with me at the bar. We'll never see him alive again. Liv here, I really hope you understand what you promised her. I could die for the likes of fine women and food. Part of me longs to be by your side as long as you continue your journey, Joshua. But after many agonizing hours of consideration, I've decided to accompany Fair Sherazard instead. I think I'll be better off with you a safe distance away from me. I'll have fun, but I'll be warning you. Don't you dare make any trouble and relent, you hear me? This is another piece of advice. When Cher's at the bar, but watch out. That's when the gloves come off. I'm seriously not joking when I say you should be aware. How dare you speak about your mentor like that, Estelle? And besides, Ina's coming along too. Yeah, and she's even worse than you. The gloves come off, huh? Is that perchance what you and Estelle were talking about before? Yes, Estelle said it best though. It was nice knowing you. Yes, it was a pleasure. Eh? The Relent-bound airliner will be departing shortly. All passengers, please aboard the airship now. Oh, Ollie boy, it looks like it's time for us to leave. Come now, we better hurry and get along. Cheryl, wait, can't we talk this over? I'd really appreciate it that we just had a little more time to think things through. Surely you're not getting cold feet, are you? If you consider yourself a man, then quit acting like a ninny. Eek! We're losing 2 really good party members? Come on. See you later, Shara. Give our regards to everyone in Relent. Have a wonderful trip, you two. Oh! We have no ranged attackers in the party anymore. Well, just when I was really enjoying the battles a lot more because we had 4 people. You know, you really start to enjoy battles in the games, really, in JRPGs when you get a full party and you start understanding the characters. Anyways, that's the end of Chapter 1, The Disappearance of the Linde. We got an achievement. That's love and peace. That's love and peace, baby. Alright, we're gonna save the game right here. Double save. Man's voice. And that's just about the gist of the Sky Bandits incident that occurred in the Northern Liberal. And to think that the bankrupt Capua family drifted all the way down here. You might be contacted by Liberal regarding the incident, so deal with it as you see fit. Yeah, it turns out I wasn't able to meet him in the end. It seems like something else must have come up. And the connection with the Sky Bandit incident is still unknown, but it's clear that another power is at work here. No, it's not like that at all. I've also become acquainted with an interesting bunch. The food's great, and there are babes everywhere. This is unquestionably my kind of country. Maybe I'll just take up permanent residence here while I'm at it. Alright, no need to throw a fit. Anyways, see what else you can find out. Just don't get caught looking into things by the Chancellor. I'll contact you again, my dear friend. Haha, I love messing with that guy. He's just so stuffy and uptight that I can't help myself. A portable phone, huh? Well, aren't you carrying around quite the nifty gadget? Just Shara. And the fact that you're carrying out an ornament that even the Zeiss Central factory couldn't even create well. How about you telling me who you really are? Come on, Shara, don't treat me like I'm some kind of stranger. I'm Olivier Lindheim, the wandering bard and gifted musician you've come to adore. But if you'd like to get to know me better, I'm sure we could arrange something. A little pillow talk, perhaps. How about we skip the foreplay and go straight to the climax? Your cheap antics don't fool me, Olivier. Or should I call you Mr. Erebonian Operative? Huh. It looks like the title Silver Streak isn't just for show. So I guess you were just pretending that you didn't notice in front of Estelle and Joshua, huh? I didn't want to worry those two any more than they already are. So back to the subject at hand. Why don't you start talking? Who are you and what are you doing in Libero? Before that, I'm going to have to correct you on 2 points. First off, these cheap antics you call them are totally natural. I'm not play acting or anything. That's just who I am. Oh, I'm sure. So do you mean to tell me that you drank that wine without paying just because you felt like it? And after that, being taken to the Hocking Gate so you could gather information was all part of the plan. And you even set yourself up to run into us. I don't think so. I'll leave that part up to your imagination. The other thing I must correct you in on is that this device is not an ornament. It is an artifact which was unearthed in the Empire. It can piggyback off any orbital communication system, and its transmissions can be encrypted, so there's no worry about them being encrypted. It comes in handy for a busy man such as myself. An artifact like one of those sacred relics the Septian Church has stewardship over. Now I'm all the more curious to know what you're after. Oh no, Shara. You should never try to pry into the secrets of a mysterious beauty all at once. How would you like to get to know a real woman? I'd be more than willing to show you with my whip. Shara, I don't see any humor in those eyes. Well, jokes aside, you really should have just been straightforward from the beginning. As you have already figured out, my position is like that of an operative in the Empire, but I have no intention of sabotaging anything or stealing classified information. I merely came here to meet a certain someone. Certain someone? Yes, someone you know all too well. The one lauded as the supreme swordsman and master strategist by the Royal Army. The bracer with a special title belonging to but 4 people throughout the whole entire continent. The divine blade Cassius Bright is the one I seek. And with that, we start Chapter 2, The Madrigal of the White Magnolia. Let's see, if we're going to travel around the entire kingdom, then our next destination is the Rouen region. I wonder which route we should go to take there. About that, so you're really not planning on using an airliner? I think it'd be quite the detour if we head there on foot. You remember what Shara said, right? We need to walk and actually see the places to protect first. Or was it Dad who said that? Well, I guess since we have some time on our hands, it wouldn't be quite a bad thing to head there on foot. We could save the money it would cost us to use an airliner. Great idea. We can use the money to save. We save to go shopping at the Bose market. After all, we didn't have the time to spend shopping around leisurely during the whole Sky Bandit mess. And then we could leave after that. What do you think? I don't care either way, but try to not waste too much money. Just so you know, in order to enter the Rouen region, we'll need to go through the Chrome Pass to the west. Once you're done shopping, let's leave through the West Gate. Okay, the West Gate. Is there really something different and new in the Bose market? I don't think there would be anything new, but let's see. There is. Oh wait, that's something else. I also gotta make sure to turn in the quest. Fine. None of this. No. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these. Just hold them, I guess. Yeah, it's really the same stuff. There's nothing different. At any case, let's go to the Bracer Guild. See if there's anything new. There's a stolen ring. You can turn this in. Oh wait, we gotta go to the woman and give her the ring. And anyways, we gotta go down there anyways because I do want to go to the Orbo factory. She was here? No, she was on the very far end. Excuse me, you're Lana, right? Yes, that's right. Is there something I can help you with? Actually, we found a ring that looks something like the one you mentioned in the job request at the guild. If we could, we'd like to have you look at it. Really? Truly? Handed over the jewel of the ring. Oh, Who would have ever thought that this would have come back to how it would have come back to me like this? So there's no doubt that this is the ring that was stolen? No, this is the one that was stolen, alright? It was a memento for my mother. I would know it anywhere. I see. It must be really important to you then, right? I'd almost believed that I would never see it again. I don't know how I can ever repay you for finding this. See, I'm just glad I could help. So I guess our work here is done. Unless there's something else. No, that's all. And once again, thank you for finding this for me. Well done, if that's all, we'll leave you to your business. Have a nice day. The quest Stolen Ring has been completed. Nice. Anyways, we do have some... Whoops. We do have some orbment slots to open up here. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and open up this one. We'll open up this one for Estelle. Now we have all the slots open for Estelle. Joshua needs a little bit more, but he'll be set. Hey, Riptide, how's it doing? Hello, you beautiful person. Welcome. You get to keep your party members' equipment when they leave. You can just sell them because when they join you again. Okay. Yeah, I know that Olivier, when he first joined us and he left the party for the first time, we did get his equipment, and then he did come back with the exact same equipment. I think he might have had a better like chest piece, maybe better shoes as well, but he did have the same weapon. So at least thanks for letting me know about that, so I can just sell them, get some money out of that. Is shield something new? Yeah, magic defense. Everything else is mainly the same, I think. Oh, dexterity. That's what's needed to hit the enemies. Hit rate. Dexterity. I'm guessing that's what you use to hit enemies. If that's so, we gotta give that to Joshua. Because, like, Joshua, you miss a lot of your attacks. Even though Estelle has, like, less. That's the funny part. Anyways, let's go ahead and... let's see here. With Estelle, petrify enemy with a 10% success rate, and we also would gain Earth Guard and Petrify Breath. We can increase our dexterity. EP can go up. Oh look, we can gain Latier for getting one of these. I do want Latier. Oh, we can get Tira if we get magic attack up here. I kind of want to do that. Kinda do want to do that. Sure. Getting Latier. I want to make Estelle like the actual support character of the game. I want to make her super like support heavy. And giving her those heals is really nice. And if we're going to make her the support character, then we should start giving her some sort of EP stuff. Some EP increases, such as that. And then we have here for Joshua. What should I give Joshua? We can only give him, since this is Time Quartz only, we can only give him one of these three. We can blind enemy with a 10% success rate. With an anti-sept skill, whatever that does, we can go ahead and check. Death Blow is something I don't really like because it breaks the quartz. I don't really like stuff like that. And I don't really know how it's used. But the time to cast arts is cut. I do like that one most. Time to cast arts is cut. And then we have one more slot to open up for him, and we should be pretty good there. Oh, we already do have a hit rate on Joshua. I guess that's why he hasn't been missing too much lately. Alright. All good to go. Let's turn in the Bracer Guild quest in. Get the BP, get our money. Report. Stolen Ring quest has been reported. We got 3 BP with 2,000 Mira. And we're still the 6th class. And I'm pretty sure there's nothing new. Yep. Nothing new. what I'm gonna do real fast, real fast, is, because I should have checked it while I was there. Was there anything new in the weapons and armor shop? If not, then I'm okay. Yeah, there's nothing new. All right. So actually, I can sell this stuff. These leather jackets are better than what we have, right? Or is this the exact same that we have? Let's go ahead and see. We have the, okay, we have the exact same. And also my shoes, I have the Strega R, which gives 10. And Estelle has work boots, which need to be upgraded. It's a little bit weaker. So let's go ahead and sell. Oh, we have Strega R. So that's good to know. Strega R. Let's give that to Estelle here. There you go. And we'll sell that. This series is so good. I'm hooked. I've been binging all and playing all the games. No joke. I have you added here on Steam, if I recall correctly. I'm pretty sure I do have you on. I have you on Steam, and I've seen you play like this entire series. I've been watching you go through them. Like, because you know how Steam is like, it shows in the corner when your friends go online and start playing a game. I see that you, I see you get on and start playing the games. Now, every single time I saw you get on and play the game, I'm just like, soon I'll start. But now I'm starting. Here I am. I'm starting the series. And good morning, Zentai. Good morning to you, Zentai. Oh, it's morning over there in Florida, isn't it? Yeah, and then I'm gonna save the game right here. Anyways, but yeah, I'm gonna be just like you, Riptide. I'm gonna be going through this entire series as well. We gotta go through the Trails of the Sky the 3 games, and then go through Code Steel 1 and 2. I forgot the order. I saved it somewhere on my computer. But it's like Trails in the Sky 1, 2, 3, Code Steel 1 and 2. I think maybe one of the crossbow games before you play the 3rd game, and then after you play one of those crossbow games, you play 3 and 4, and then you play the other one. I don't remember. I have the actual timeline of how to play the games. Like, I have it saved so I don't mess it up. Anyways. You guys came a little bit late because I was, as soon as the chapter ended, which it just ended, we're now on chapter 2. We are now going to be going to the Ruin region next time we play. But yeah, we're going to go to Ruin region, and it seems like every single time we end the chapter, it ends with finishing up a region, getting our recommendation, and then heading to the next one. So that's how we can tell when we are going to finish a chapter. But yeah, I was going to cut the stream here because I've been going for 2.5 hours. I'm actually getting very hungry. The hunger's really kicking in. Anyways, guys, I want to say thank you for being here. If you follow me over on Twitch, and you guys can just keep updated with me playing this game, playing the series, streaming in general. And also follow on Twitter. And also, if you'd like, you can also subscribe to me on the YouTube, because I actually do every single stream that I literally upload. So like literally as soon as this one goes down, it's gonna be on the YouTube. It just needs to, you know, do the whole finishing up the processing and rendering of the video, and it'll be there. But yeah, also thank you so much, Riptide, for the follow. Thank you so much for being here. The crossbow games take place at the same time as Code Steel 1 and 2. Exactly. There is an order to play it. It's like you play Code Steel 1 and 2 first, then one or both of the crossbow games. It was like one of them or both of them before you play the 3rd. And then you go to 3 and 4. And then you start playing the new ones coming up. Something like that. Oh, it's both? Okay. Yeah, I have the list. I just don't remember it off the top of my head, because at this point early on, I still have so much to go through. that I'm just like, alright, just finish up Trails in the Sky first before we actually think about, you know, the order a little bit more. But I do have the order, like I said. I'd saved. I'm not gonna mess up. It is food time. I'm not gonna be going to Juicy's. I'm gonna be waiting until I thought about it. I'm gonna be waiting until Lumina comes out. Because to be honest, a lot of the times I'm just sitting there, and I'm just sitting there. I do want to actually play things, but like I don't want to play any of the things there. So until Lumina comes out, or until a game I actually play, at least for maybe 1 week, gets posted up as on registration to join in, then I will go. But I'm probably gonna be a little bit on a hiatus until Lumina comes out. Because to be honest, I really don't like Strive, and so I don't want to play that game. I don't want to look at it. I just don't. I'm gonna wait. But anyways, guys, thank you guys for being here. I want to say once again, take care. And Code Steel 3 makes a lot of references to the games. Yeah, exactly. We gotta make sure we go in order. Anyways, guys, thank you for being here. Take care. I'm rambling on here at this point. But yeah, guys, take care. I'm going to be continuing more of this tomorrow. So if you guys will be here tomorrow, I will post on my Twitter. Or if you have the bell on the notifications, then you'll just see when I go live. Anyways, guys, I will definitely be streaming tomorrow. Because I don't work tomorrow, so I have a whole like day to stream. Anyways, guys, take care, and I'll see you tomorrow. See ya.